Welcome to the Disneyland Forever podcast, your source for all things from the happiest place on earth. For more updates, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Disneyland Forever, and you can check out our website, DisneylandForever.com. Hey everyone.
Hello.
It's Jordan.
And Daniel.
And can you believe that we're almost done with February?
Yes.
We have a trip to Disneyland it's at the beginning of March, and I keep reminding myself that's in like a week and a half.
That's because February is tiny.
Well, that's not the reason why. January was only 3 days longer, but it felt like it was 30 days
That's
longer.
because it was. It was an aberration. It was 6 months long.
And now
We shall never
February
talk
is
about it again.
It's gone. At any rate, I guess, yeah, we may as well just get into it. What we're talking about today is basically it's because Disney decided to release all the menus and everything going on for the California Adventure Food and Wine Festival.
Wine and cheese.
The Wine and Cheese
Wine
Festival.
and cheese.
If you don't get the reference, you should go back. I think it was the last
Wine and Cheese Festival.
I don't think so. Maybe we'll reshare the story a little bit later. But we all know how long it's going to take us to go over this. And with some of the other news that has been broken this week, we just figured, why fight it? Let's just admit that this episode is going to be just going over the food and everything, because what else are we going to do? Like, it's going to take up the whole time anyway. So we may as well just lean into it. I guess we can say that we had a really fun time at the Fairy Tale Winter Ball that was hosted by some other Utah Disney creators.
It was fun.
I did twist his arm to come.
Yes. I skipped out on a basketball game, which is very important to me. Sports are my life, but I guess
You're a confusing man.
I know.
Because at the same time, you're all about the cute things.
You're a nice man.
But no, it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. It was we felt as we were driving out there. It's a part of Utah that feels like it's not in Utah anymore.
It was in the middle of farming area / mountain. We thought we were going to be murdered by someone.
We showed up at the same time as some other people, and they're like, did you also feel like you were driving out to get murdered? And we're like, yes. If they hadn't shared a picture of what the house looked like, we wouldn't have thought that this could possibly have been the right house. But it was, and it was a lot of fun. We were not murdered.
I thought Hannibal Lecter would be greeting us at the door.
He was not. It was just a really fun time. So we're grateful that they put that on, and we're happy that we went. It was a good time, and I mean, not often do you get to dress formally anyway for just for the heck of it, and it was worthwhile. We do have a new review.
Yes, from the Mackie Mouse Club. That's fun. They said, the best place to talk about Disneyland. They said, I'm from the neighboring state of Idaho and know very few people here that love Disneyland as much as I do. I have been to DLR many, many times, but when I listen to your podcasts, it feels like we are besties getting together to chat and share our love of Disneyland. Thanks for being my Disney friends every week. Well, you're welcome.
Glad that you have enjoyed it.
Welcome to Idaho.
So
America's potato land.
Okay, you need to stop with the Mickey Short references, because not everyone gets them.
Well, you need to watch them.
If you don't get them, you need to watch them. But there's too many of them to just say, go watch them all. Well, you should watch them all eventually. Anyway, to get back to what I was saying, like, do we want to tell you that, like, in Utah, we usually refer to Idaho as, like, Utah Light or Utah 2?
Utah, the northern Utah.
There's just a lot of similarities. If you're from Utah or Idaho, you know, like, there's a lot of cultural similarities between the two states, and so, but we're glad that you.
Depends on the part of the state, though.
It does. There are some parts. Actually, the more north you go in Idaho, the less it's like Utah.
And more, the Boise's not quite the same.
Well, like I said, the more north.
Yeah.
You go, like,
more west,
Twin Falls, Idaho Falls, even like Pocatello and
that's all just Utah.
Rexburg. That's basically just Utah. But then you go north of that, it's different. So I don't know what part of Idaho you're from, but at the same time, we're not saying that to, like, make fun of Idaho. We're just more like,
nope,
it's just very culturally similar, and so it's really, there's not a lot of differences. But we're grateful that you're listening. We try to, I don't know, it's gotten a lot easier over time to just kind of feel like we're chatting with people and just having a good time.
We're invading your car or living room and talking to you.
Wow. That took a dark turn.
We're looking at you.
Nope, we're going to end there. So thank you so much, and we're glad that you enjoy it. We appreciate the review. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure that you leave us a 5-star rating on Apple or Spotify or Audible, and you can also take a little bit more time and leave that 5-star review on Apple, and we really enjoy them and appreciate them and love reading them, and it helps us out, so thank you so much.
Yes.
We appreciate it. All right. So in the non-food news, I guess we'll start with this. Of course, just after we published last week or recorded, we recorded a little bit early last week, and so there was a bunch of stuff that came up after the fact. But they made some announcements that kind of changed how the 70th anniversary offerings are going to be rolling out. So for those of you who don't remember, this year, 2025, is Disneyland's 70th anniversary. And so they have a lot of new things that are going to be, new and returning things that are going to be premiering on May 16th, because that's the date that the celebration kicks off. And basically everything was supposed to start then, but they have now let us know that no, that will not be the case. So the new show that is opening up in the Main Street Opera House, it's called Walt Disney: A Magical Life. That was supposed to premiere with the rest of the 70th anniversary stuff. It is now not going to premiere until the park's actual 70th birthday on July 17th, 2025.
Interesting.
What I read online, it says that it seems to have to do with the Opera House. I'm guessing that they're probably having some issues with whatever the system is going to be that will allow them to switch back and forth between Walt Disney: A Magical Life and Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Maybe things are just taking longer than they expected, and so they decided to push back the opening.
Yeah. Whatever it is, it's being pushed back.
They described the new lobby exhibits that will be in the lobby of the Opera House, so like the Disney Gallery area. Let me kind of pull this up because they have more of this information.
Is it still going to have the White House or the U.S. Congress?
We're going to talk about it.
When multiple times we've been in there, and the kids are like,
House,
it's like it's the White House. It's not the White House.
It's white. That's about it. So I'm scrolling through here to get past what's like, okay. In the lobby, there will be an all-new gallery experience featuring the evolution of Walt Disney's dream of Disneyland. Walt Disney Imagineering and the Walt Disney Archives have curated relics and memorabilia from the early stages of Disneyland through the resort's evolution. These include never-before-seen items, images, art, and artifacts. So that's in the main part of the lobby. And then further into the lobby, and this is where they usually had the Capitol building model and other things related specifically to Lincoln. It's not going to be there anymore. So instead, it's going to have an exhibit dedicated to the story and history of audio animatronics technology from Walt's day leading to the advancement of where we are today. And in this article, they just kind of say it's appropriate for the home of Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln and soon Walt Disney Magical Life. This exhibit will teach guests about Walt's inspiration and showcase firsthand the inner workings of the technology. So I think that does make sense. I had actually wondered, I'm like, are they still going to have a Lincoln exhibit if Lincoln is not there?
I mean, Walt Disney is as American as you can get, right?
I mean, he is. He was very into Americana. That's why he did the exhibit in the first place, or why he did the show. But because the Opera House is now going to be going between the two shows, the inner exhibit will not be about Lincoln anymore. It's going to be just about animatronics. For both of these exhibits, they are collaborating with the Walt Disney Family Museum, which, contrary to what you might think, it is actually not at all associated with the Disney company.
Really?
No, never has been.
Just with the family?
Yep. They've had a really long-standing, close relationship, but it is not part of the company. So that's why with our D23 membership, the Disney Fan Club membership, that you get a discount to the Walt Disney Family Museum, because it's not the same thing. That's about the exhibits and everything. It's a little bit sad because, I mean, it is nice to have that Americana. I think I saw something that said, when you exit the show. Before, when you exit Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, they had just artwork on the walls of like some great American pioneers in different fields, like portraits of them. They have removed that. They're going to have instead, it says, when guests exit the show, they will see previews of upcoming projects that show how Disneyland continues to move forward.
All right.
So again, it makes sense when it's like, this is no longer just Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. It's going to be going back and forth. They have to come up with something that's not so specific to one show if they're going to be going back and forth. Another thing is they did announce that starting on May 16th, there's going to be a presentation in the Main Street Cinema that is going to be talking about the new third verse to It's a Small World that was written by Richard Sherman before he passed away. They shared this. I had to remind you, they shared it at the D23 Expo last year.
I vaguely remember.
I only vaguely remember it too. But he did share it with Bob Iger. And so they're going to have a whole thing in the Main Street Cinema that kind of talks about that. And then starting on July 17th, they're actually going to add that verse into the ride at Disneyland.
Cool.
So we'll have 3 verses instead of just the 2.
Maybe drive people a little bit less crazy.
Well, at least the words are
repetition.
changing a little bit more frequently. So those were some major news stories, obviously, because, I mean, it really impacts what you're going to see in the parks come the beginning of the 70th anniversary celebration. So I know I haven't skipped over entirely. I just thought
I thought you were moving on.
No. Another thing is, of course, they are still working on the new entry gates into both parks. And something I hadn't considered, but of course Disney has considered it because it makes sense, is that they are right now installing new gates at the monorail station in downtown Disney.
So you can't get in that way?
I didn't click on it to read that, but it did show that it is
Under
currently
construction.
There is construction underway to replace the gates at the monorail. So just FYI. I mean, it goes along with all the other construction that's going on right now in downtown Disney because they have what used to be the ESPN zone is now behind Scrim. It's under construction. I mean, they did finally finish Wonderful World of Sweets and a few other places. Oh, Tortilla Joe's they're in the process of demolishing that, the old Tortilla Joe's. So it's all coming.
That
right there.
building was not very good.
I know you have made. I liked it. I had a lot of character.
Oh yeah, it's closed for refurbishment.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I bet you anything the monorail's closed for refurbishment, so it doesn't matter. That's probably why they closed it for refurbishment because they're saying like we have to redo the gates.
I mean, they could still have it be a one-way
How?
or just all the way around. No, just go have it be a ride.
But I think the whole reason they do it is to make it
Yeah.
a form of transportation,
Yeah.
not just an attraction. I mean, it is more so an attraction than at Walt Disney World.
Yeah,
but,
both the monorail and the railroad.
Which can we just mention that at Walt Disney World, we actually found people riding the monorail, the Epcot monorail, like
Oh my
a ride.
gosh, it was so dumb.
I'm like,
And
this is not
it was
a ride
so
here.
busy trying to get onto it from Epcot back to the TTC, and it was.
Oh, I just
very
realized.
annoying.
Is there any other highlights? We only shared one highlight last week from our Walt Disney World trip.
yeah.
And we never really thought through if there was any other significant highlights that we wanted to share. Because obviously, we know we're not a Walt Disney World podcast. We're a Disneyland podcast. But there are things that
Yeah, we did the Festival of the Arts. It was fun.
a lot at Epcot. I still feel there was a couple things that we should have walked away with. I love how much of the art there is Disneyland specific.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Well, and I also love that they've kind of increased the non-Disney amounts
Yes.
at all. So it's just like some art booths, just art. So
now I know that you're like, but it was at a Disney park. It's called the Epcot Festival of the Arts. Like, yes, I get that, but the first year we went to the Festival of the Arts, it was like 80% Disney and 20% not Disney. And then the next time we went, it was like 95% Disney and 5% not. And the problem was we were just seeing a lot of the same stuff.
yeah, that's what, like you
Over and
go
over
to
and over
one
again.
booth and it's like, I just saw this in another one. How
Yeah.
these are not original.
And so it was nice to see it was a little bit more back to like 85% Disney and like 15% not. So it was nice that it was it kind of gives you like a little breather. a little bit like, okay, something that's really cool that's not Disney. We still had to do with the virtual queues a lot. But I mean, that was fine. We got into everything that we needed. I still say that Tiana's at Disneyland is better than Tiana's at the Magic Kingdom.
Yes, but you do get less wet in the Magic Kingdom.
That was also because we were hiding behind our friends.
Yeah, it's true.
And I had my bag up. My bag got very wet.
Did it?
Yeah, I was shielding us from the water. So, I don't know.
Weirdly, one of the nights we weren't there, we were at Epcot, right? I think during it, there was a huge power outage
yes.
at the Magic Kingdom, and so only 5 attractions were open. And evidently we heard from someone else that they said that when they turned the power back on, they were having problems with the pressure regulator. So like every ride, when you hear the psst, that's like the ride mechanism is being pushed by compressed air, and they didn't have that. They had an after hours event as well, and thankfully they got reopened for that, but kind of interesting.
This trip was also marked a lot by the fact that there were 2 attractions there that we had to say goodbye to for the last time. And it's also
Both
sad
Disneyland attractions,
because they both used to be at Disneyland at one point in time. Neither was originally there, but they both used to be at California Adventure. And then when they closed in California Adventure, it was like, it's okay. They're in Florida. We'll still see them on a regular basis, and not anymore.
Yep, Muppet Vision 3D, and it's tough to be a bug.
Yeah. I definitely think I'm more upset about Muppet Vision.
Yes.
And it's hard because I do love Mickey's PhilharMagic being at California Adventure. I think it works really, really well there. But I'm still like, but this theater was built for Muppet Vision. Mm-hmm. You could bring back Muppet Vision. Mm-hmm. I don't think they're going to.
No.
But it would have been, I don't know. It was kind of sad to say goodbye to those.
Yep.
But things change. We move on. It'll be good. No, I'm excited for the Monsters, Inc. stuff. Yeah. I'm very excited for the Zootopia film that's taking place of It's Tough to Be a Bug.
Yeah.
But I think the Monsters, Inc. thing will be really fun. I don't know exactly what they're putting in that building, but
I don't know. An attraction.
Some sort of attraction is going in there. So, and also we ate at the Pizzeria, which for some reason everyone says is the worst food ever. And I'm like, I don't know what you're expecting from theme park pizza.
It's similar to Alien Pizza Planet. I just don't get why everyone's like, oh, it's horrible.
I don't really know what people are looking for in their theme park pizza.
Plus
no theme park pizza is fantastic.
The cookie with the amazing, like, it looks like a little
cookie.
Pizza.
And their cannoli have always been really good.
Really good.
So,
whatever.
I don't understand why people just said this is the worst food. I'm like, it's not amazing, but again, it's theme park pizza. It's only going to be so good.
Yep.
And I liked it for what it was. So, whatever. I can't remember if there was anything else that was like major standout other than it was just so hot.
It was really hot for early February.
And then the fact that we came back home and it snowed. It was below freezing, and we're like, yay!
Woo!
And the world's most uncomfortable flight I've ever been on. And it was only 4 hours, but
the guy next to him was pushing right on him.
He was man-spreading the whole time, and then I was in the middle seat.
And it was really warm. Again.
And I felt bad that I was like leaning against Dan, and he would look over at me and like, I have no room the other direction. It was uncomfortable, but it was only 4 hours. We're done.
Yep.
I don't think there was anything else that we need to mention other than, one last thing I will mention, because it's going to come up as they're working on all the hotels, especially the Grand Californian. We stayed at Bay Lake Tower at the Contemporary Resort. They are in the process of renovating that resort. They're just starting. But normally they have 3 lifts on one side of the tower and 3 on the other side. And they'd closed off the 3 on the one side so that just the construction crews had exclusive access to them. And so that meant that the rest of the hotel had to use just the 3.
It was pretty terrible.
It was awful.
You'd push the button, the door would open, and there was hundreds of people in there, and you're like, oh, I can't go.
And everyone was complaining. I'm like, I get it, but what else are we supposed to do? Like,
it's frustrating, but I'm not going to go up 10 flights of stairs.
I know, we were on the 10th floor, so we're not walking all that way up. Although there were some people that I'm like, you are on the 3rd floor, you don't have a stroller. With as much as you're waiting, can you not just go down the stairs?
Yeah, when it happened to be that there was a stroller or an ECV, I'm like, you're not going to take that down the stairs.
Okay, that makes sense. But for anybody else, I was like...
Send grandma flying down the stairs in her jazzy.
Let's not do that. But it'll be fun to see, because that's actually my favorite DVC resort in Florida. So it'll be interesting. I'm very excited to see what it looks like when they're done. We tried to look from our room, from our balcony. We could see across the way at night when they had the lights on in the rooms that they were working on, but I couldn't quite make out what they were doing yet. Not enough detail.
Yep.
But I'm just hoping it doesn't look like the rest of the Contemporary, because when they renovated the rest of that hotel,
it's okay.
It's okay, but it's not as good as it was.
It's just beige and Incredibles.
Which there's nothing wrong with the Incredibles per se, but it's just like the rooms don't look as good as they used to.
Yeah.
That's all. They look nice, but they used to look better. That's all.
And one other amazing thing, the Epcot water tasted like Magic Kingdom water.
What are you talking about?
Well, at least it smelled like it. In Norway, we were commenting like, why does Epcot now smell like Magic Kingdom?
Yeah, but we didn't taste anything like that.
That's true. Yeah. I was just like, what does that smell? Go away.
I don't get it. Amazing
Anyway.
food as usual everywhere that we went, especially in Epcot. It's so good. Anyway, so let's get down to the main reason that we are here, and that is to go over the California Adventure Food and Wine Festival. So I guess we should probably talk about the dates again for this. It runs the 28th of February through the 21st of April. So a good long while there. And we may as well just put this out there because everyone tends to forget. Soarin'. Soarin' is, and then after this, there's another thing we have to talk about with Soarin'. Soarin' will be Soarin' over California for the duration of the Food and Wine Festival. It always is. It's what they do.
Or as clickbait websites say, beloved Soarin' attraction closing.
At California Adventure, like, yeah.
Or being replaced or something.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
Temporarily because of the Food and Wine Festival. So you'll always be able to see that. And I almost forgot to say, Soarin' at Epcot.
It was amazing.
They had to update it at Epcot because the Epcot had been updated
with the
so
electric
much.
umbrella and the terribleness there.
They needed to update at least the last scene to make it look like current Epcot. And but when they did that, they also updated. We mentioned this before. They updated the Empire State Building.
Which version were you on? Or also known as the Eiffel Tower.
That's the one.
The French
They start with
Empire
an
State
E.
Building.
Starts with an E. There's an I in there somewhere. The Eiffel Tower scene got updated.
They zoomed out so it doesn't.
You don't get curvy tower.
You don't get weird curvy tower.
As bad. So I just wish they would bring that to all the versions
Please
everywhere.
do.
But anyway, I digress. So
And it's the Soarin' over California that has the Christmas.
Yes.
Right? So weird.
I almost guarantee that was filmed during like Christmas 2000 and the park opened in 2001.
Yeah, there's like, crap, we gotta film this.
So I almost guarantee you that it was filmed in, they were like, we're running out of time, but it's done up for Christmas. Doesn't matter, just
more
do it.
lights. Woo!
Okay, so with the Food and Wine Festival, they, as usual, they will still have the Sip and Savor Pass. You will have the option of either buying, I think that's what this is saying. This is a little bit confusing. I think they're saying you get the choice between an 8 pass and a 4 pass. Yes, that's what it is. There's 8 options and 4 options.
What was the last one we were just at?
I don't remember. They've been doing it
something,
recently where they have 2 different options and it's do you want to buy a little or a lot? Obviously, they're different
it was the
prices.
Festival of the Holidays, yeah.
They're not really sharing the prices because Magic Key holders get a discount. I will tell you this, and I think it's because we discussed it at the last festival we were at. I swear, if you are not a Magic Key holder, I don't think that a Sip and Savor Pass is that effective.
But if you are, it will help because you can't get a discount on just if you go up and buy regular food because they're considered kiosk type things, whatever. So yeah, if you have a Magic Key, buy the Sip and Savor Pass.
Yeah, and you also want to try and make sure that you're buying the items that are worth the most money.
Yeah, not just like tiny little dessert or something.
If it's only going to cost you like $5 to buy the thing outright, that's actually less than the average per coupon on the Sip and Savor Pass.
Yep.
And you also have to remember it does not apply to alcohol.
No.
No alcohol, and
that's because they charge like $3,000 per alcohol
to try and prevent people from getting just drunk out of their minds.
Yes.
So
I thought you were going to say something else.
This is a family program. I'm trying. Okay. Other things you have to consider: they do have bookable experiences at the Food and Wine Festival. So these are things that you can book in advance. They have cocktails at Sonoma Terrace, where you have seminars dedicated to beer, cider, and wine tasting.
These are all new, right?
Not all of them. Some of them are repeats, and we just never talked about them. Carthay Circle Receptions has winemaking experts sharing tastings and pairings. Over at the Hearthstone Lounge at the Grand Californian, you can experience a walk on the Silverado Trail at the Mariposa Pool Deck. And then it says that you get specialty wine and cuisine pairings, and then there's also a new dinner and scotch event where you get tray passed hors d'oeuvres, live music, and exceptional scotches paired with
tape?
Yep.
3M tape?
Yep. They're very exceptional. They're paired with an intimate 4-course dinner experience. Just don't lick the tape.
I've actually never had scotch.
Neither have I. So those are just they're slightly related to food, but these are the things that you're not going to find in the parks necessarily, or that are completely separate that you had to kind of book separately. Now, let's get into the food. The thing I was very impressed with all of this, how much of it is new. That has been my major complaint.
I know. They just keep repeating every
Even
festival.
at the Festival of the Arts, they had a lot of repeats.
Yep.
They had the things that were not repeats, absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
But they had a lot of repeats too, and you're like,
And even some of the repeated stuff's like, okay, I do like this, but yeah, switch it up.
Yeah. So I'm happy to say that there's a lot of new stuff here with this festival. So first of all, at the California Craft Brews, we're going to be going over all the little booths that they have. So this one's California Craft Brews, new lemon pepper wings with garlic ranch, Sloppy Joe slider featuring Impossible beef with cheese. So this is a plant-based option. And then a non-alcoholic option, California Punch, mango puree, guava nectar, cucumber syrup, and lemon juice garnished with a mango chili lollipop.
And they also have a mango guava alcoholic version.
And then, they have it. Basically, just add vodka.
Yeah. Party time.
And then a whole bunch of beer and wine and everything like that. Okay, Cluckadoodle Moo. It's always been there.
Always stupid names.
Yep. Cluckadoodle Moo.
It is Disney California.
It makes sense because it has chicken and beef.
I know.
Asados, grilled skirt steak and chipotle chicken with Spanish rice and salsa verde. That looks quite delightful. I would like to try that. And then the name of this cocktail just sounds funny. The acai passion tea cocktail. It's like TEA.
Tea instead of tiki.
Like lots and lots of rum and tea, as you might expect. Then garlic kissed, new sirloin Gruyere mac and cheese with black garlic chimichurri and garlic butter crunch. I swear they've had something like this.
It's similar.
I think it's similar, but it's not exactly the same.
Yeah, that's the spicy level is coming back to me with the peppers on top.
Then they do have a non-alcoholic beverage, the Huckleberry Citrus Cooler, huckleberry and agave syrups, grapefruit soda, lemon and orange juices, and Gold Peak black tea garnished with an orange wedge. So, sounds pretty nice. And they also have a guava lychee mule. Cool. Yep. Over at Golden Dream, it's literally just an animal. It just has a whole bunch of lychees on him.
Lick the mule for only $47.
Over at Golden Dreams, they have Musubi fried rice. And if you don't remember what Musubi is, this is Aulani Resort-inspired steamed rice with egg, glazed spiced ham, which is otherwise known as Spam, umami mayo, and furikake.
Well, they're not going to put that on there unless they're sponsored.
I know, but it's in case you're like, what is glazed spiced ham? Spam.
Glam.
Otherwise known as glam. So that one sounds actually quite delightful. I would like to try that one, I think. And then they have a cherry cobbler pot de creme, vanilla custard, cherry filling, and oat crumble, plant-based. Ooh, blueberry pancake cold brew.
Ew.
That doesn't sound good at all.
Gross.
Moving on.
Joffrey's Coffreys. Do not recommend. 1 star.
LA Style, this is the next booth, LA Style, a mini LA street dog with jalapeno mayo, pepper, and onion relish. I don't know how to pronounce that. Applewood smoked bacon. Just going to skip over that word.
Niski's?
It's a brand.
Niski's Applewood smoked bacon.
And crispy onions. It sounds really good. It looks really... That's a lot to put on such a teeny little thing.
Yeah. Too spicy for me.
What, just because of the jalapeno mayo?
Yeah.
It has it's
And
mayo.
pepper.
It has cream in it.
Pepper relish. Well,
Peppers can be sweet.
maybe.
Peppers can be sweet. Western barbecue burger bao with sweet barbecue sauce, applewood smoked bacon, and crispy onions.
It just looks like someone stabbed the bow and it's bleeding.
Basically, yeah. Then this is a new one, Mercado de Antojos. So they have a birria mac and cheese with onion cilantro sauce and tortilla crunch. I swear they've had this before, but I think
Very
the
similar.
details are different.
Yeah.
So the birria mac and cheese with onion cilantro sauce and
Are they
tortilla
just
crunch.
taking old things, changing one ingredient on it, and then calling it new?
Yes. Then they have the Café de Olla Tres Leches cake, Café de Olla infused Tres Leches topped with piloncillo chantilly. I do know what that is. And then cinnamon and a Mickey-shaped cookie. So that's what those are.
Okay.
I'm glad that it's specified because I didn't know what I was looking at. Apparently it's a tres leches cake. And then a raspberry horchata. I would try that. Raspberry, almond, and cinnamon syrups, rice pudding, milk, and condensed milk. Yeah, sounds good. Peppers caliente. or caliente. Why did
C-A-L-I.
I said that the most American way. You
Peppers
could have
caliente.
I apologize. That is the most American I ever could have been. Shrimp papas locas. They did have papas locas last year, but it wasn't shrimp. So shrimp papas locas, cheddar bacon potatoes with jalapeno cheese sauce and spicy. Oh no, this is not new. This is okay. I was like, papas locas sounds familiar. It's not new. This is returning with a tahine chili lime sauce. This is new. Corn chip chili pie featuring Impossible beef. So another
Fritos.
Yes.
Even though Fritos were discovered at Disneyland, right? Or invented.
No, you're thinking Doritos.
Oh, Doritos. Never mind.
But it's a brand name now.
Yeah, that's true.
So it has Fritos, seasoned Impossible beef, the spicy cheese sauce, tomatoes, sliced jalapenos, and cream.
My question is, on these things that they clearly use Fritos but don't say it is that still kosher? Like, because you're.
What do you mean?
Because they're clear, unless
They
there's
just
other
can't
companies
say
that
it.
right.
They can't say
But
that's
you're
what
like,
it is.
I can tell this is what
Yeah,
this is.
but they can't say that's what it is because it's free advertising. They don't. I think there's a whole bunch of legal stuff to go with it. I don't know. That's why they do it on TV shows.
Yeah.
And then the worst thing in the whole world that's ever been is returning
That stupid macaron. It's so gross.
the Snickers macaron.
It's amazing.
Oh, we'll probably only get 3 of them. I know she just doesn't like macarons.
Doesn't like macarons. Doesn't like things that taste good, evidently.
Okay, and then. As usual, other locations throughout California Adventure will also have specialty items for the festival. So the Aunt Cass Cafe, they're going to have burrata toast, so toasted sourdough, onion jam, burrata, which is like a cheese.
I was like, I don't know what that is.
Tomatoes, arugula, and balsamic glaze. It's that thing.
Thank you.
It looks delicious.
They can't see that.
I know. That's why I'm pointing it out to you.
Yeah, go on to DisneyParksBlog.com.
That mini LA street dog is also going to be at Award Wieners. Just saying.
All right.
Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta. I knew you hadn't seen this, and I wanted to see your reaction to
Is
this.
it Bruni themed?
No. Smoked Hawaiian pizza.
I love Hawaiian pizza.
Spicy marinara, sorry.
Well,
Smoked mozzarella,
I'll take
glazed ham, and charred pineapple.
I'll take extra antacids.
And then they have a pineapple and coconut cheesecake.
Yum.
That sounds amazing. The cappuccino cart, they've had this before. They're going to have a coffee bundt cake. It's quite delightful. I like it. And then Clarabelle's, they'll have a strawberry shortcake.
Yay.
Sounds delicious. And then the Cocina Cucamonga, nothing here is new. It's all returning. They have strawberry horchata, and then you can also get the strawberry horchata with rum, or just the horchata with rum.
And then rum with strawberry, and then rum with...
Strawberries with rum. I don't know. Corn Dog Castle will have a SoCal corn dog rolled in fries and topped with tomato and pickle relish, American cheese, and house dressing. That sounds like a lot. Like literally it's rolled in fries.
Yeah,
You can see it.
That's enough fat and calories for 3 days.
For the love. That corn chip chili pie will also be at the Cozy Cone. And then I'm trying to find
Which for some reason the area that you can sit in is under scrim again.
not the area, just the
Or
signage.
the sign. Why is that?
I don't know. At the Lamplight Lounge, sorry, I was like reading things and combining the words together. At the Lamplight Lounge, they will have strawberry lemonade donuts. I think that sounds so good. Never get a reservation there because I don't know why.
Nope.
And then a whole bunch of new cocktails at the Paradise Beer Garden. And then Paradise Garden Grill will have chicken taquito ahogado served in salsa verde. Yeah, I made sure I read that
What's
right.
an ahogado?
I don't know. With Spanish rice, avocado crema, sour cream, pickled onion, cotija, and cilantro. It sounds really good. They returning the al pastor tacos, and then esquites loaded chips. They're also going to have...
Ahogado just means drowned.
They have the I can say it, I can. Huarache with soy-based chorizo beans, seasoned steak tips, lettuce, cheese, avocado crema, and tomatillo salsa. That's returning. And then brand new pescado zarandeado. There we go. Whole grilled fish with corn tortillas.
I like fish. I don't get the whole fish. It's staring at you and has bones everywhere.
Just saying.
Actually, I think they take the bones out, but right? Don't they? I don't know.
They don't have a picture. Nope, they don't. Right there. It's literally the fish.
Yeah, too much work, and I don't want it staring at me.
The fish. Then they also have a lime parfait. Layers of graham cracker crust, lime cream cheese mousse, and lime orange gelée topped with chantilly. And then over at Schmoozies, Study Break Brewery Lychee and White Tea. I don't know. I can't explain.
Okay, that's also not a smoothies.
I don't know. Well, they also sell waffles there now.
Oh, that's true.
Smoke Jumpers Grill lemon pepper wings are also available there. And a pickle whiskey sour cocktail. Whoa, it has a huge pickle spear in it.
Ew.
Oh, no.
You'll get your electrolytes.
The Berea mac and cheese is also going to be at the Sonoma Terrace.
We are sorry to those who love pickles. We are not pickles fans.
The Studio Catering Company is going to have a Thai-inspired burrito, chicken satay, pad Thai noodles, peanut sauce, and pineapple fried rice and chili crisp.
Yum.
And salsa verde chicharron tacos, pork belly chicharron tossed in warm salsa verde and topped with salsa matcha and pickled onions. Both of those are new. Now we're to the churros. I'm so excited. See, it's taken so much time already, guys, and we're only just getting to the churros.
It's like a 9-hour-long episode.
Terran Treats will have a creme brulee churro, and then they'll still have the teriyaki turkey leg, loaded carnitas pretzel bites, the peach tea churro. That's interesting. Oh, by the way, the creme brulee churro is a pastry cream, strawberry coulis, and crushed bruleed sugar. I don't know how they're bruleeing the sugar and then rolling it in it. I don't get it. Peach tea churro is the classic churro rolled in peach sugar with diced peaches and peach tea sauce. They will also have a mango sticky rice inspired churro, classic churro rolled in sugar with sticky rice and mango pieces. Okay. And then strawberry caramel churro. This sounds good. With whipped toppings, strawberries, and caramel.
As it says.
Yep. And then there's a bunch of other things that's in the hotels and throughout downtown Disney. So, yeah. Lots of food. It all sounds really good. I'm very excited that we will be there for the festival. I don't know why I just barely realized we are going to be there for the festival because it starts next week. We'll be there 2 days, 3 days. I'll be there on its third day and then through there. I just barely realized that. So, yay. We'll be able to taste some of these things and let you guys know. Yay.
If you want any of it, we'll mail it to you.
No, we won't.
That might be bad.
Nope, I'm not going to do that.
We will taste it, and then
we will tell you what it tasted like.
Oh, okay.
And that's about as far as we're going to go. All right. If you haven't done so yet, make sure that you book your trip with our friends at Getaway Today. They actually are extending adults and kids prices, and it's actually a little bit even better of a deal going on right now. So use that link in the description. It can help you out a lot.
Plus, also, if you have a Disney Chase Visa, just so you know, Disney is doing a 30% off Disneyland rooms. So that's Disneyland hotel rooms. So that's kind of cool. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook to keep up with us.
And make sure you like and subscribe to the podcast. You get new episodes as they drop. Sorry that it's so long, but like we told you, lots of food. There's a lot to go over.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Hopefully you didn't listen to this on an empty stomach. And if so, I'm sorry.
Go eat something now.
Go eat. All right. Bye.
Bye.